Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we're going to be talking about some incredibly great news for Hogwarts Legacy. And to be quite honest, you're probably not expecting this news because this is something that has been anticipated but also no one really wants to happen. And it's going to be regarding a huge delay that's placed on the old gen consoles, of course that being PS4 and Xbox One, getting delayed by over a month or a month exactly from the initial release date, which was basically early April, all the way back to May 5th, 2023. But in addition, we also have random symbols that have been discovered by players in the game that can lead to possible DLC or unfiltered content that we haven't seen yet, as well as articles being posted about the issue with wands in the game and so much more. But before we continue on, once again, a quick reminder to everyone tuning in for the first time, there is a giveaway going on my channel right now. At 4,000 subscribers, I'm giving away a free copy of Hogwarts Legacy. Just make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel, leave a comment on this video, and you guys make sure to do it to all my videos as well. That will increase your chances, so make sure you guys do watch up on the previous videos. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys so much for all the support recently, and let's continue on with the video. So we're going to be starting off with the release date getting pushed back. Now once again, this is bad news for a lot of people, especially those on the old gen consoles. And Hogwarts Legacy has released this article here, or this post on Twitter, that says, "We're overwhelmed with the gratitude for the response to Hogwarts Legacy from fans around the globe. The team is working hard to deliver the best possible experience on all platforms, and we need more time to do so. Hogwarts Legacy will launch for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on May 5th, 2023. The initial release date was April 4th. That is a whole month and a day extra. That is a big delay." Now, there's multiple ways you can look at this. To be quite honest, let's look at it from a positive perspective, right? Hogwarts Legacy initial release was very good, right? On the new gens and as well as on the PC, etc. It was perfect. We had our bugs, of course, like every large, release does. But honestly, launch day was pretty smooth. Yes, the download servers were kind of, scuffed in the beginning when you're trying to download at 10 a.m. for early access, etc. If you're, Pacific time coast, etc. But in general, the game wasn't too bad. It was good. The bugs were kind of minimal and it ran well. It was pretty smooth. And honestly, for a lot of people, it was a surprise because we lost our respect for games. Games always kind of don't really come well developed and, delivered in a good manner. And Hogwarts Legacy kind of blew it out of the water. It was pretty good and we had no issues, right? So I think what they're trying to do is make sure they continue that train. And when you go to the old gens, that's where you're kind of playing with fire in a sense. And we've seen that happen with, games like Cyberpunk 2077. So they definitely don't want to run into a similar issue, because when you try to put a game that's 2023 in a console that's been made, 5, 6, 7 years ago, then you kind of run into issues with, major bugs. So to mitigate that, an extra month, in my opinion, is a good thing. Now, how could this be a bad thing? Because honestly, if you're on old gen and you've been avoiding spoilers for this game, which honestly, kudos to you. I don't know how you're doing it or how you're staying sane and, away from all these spoilers and, leaks and everything on YouTube. You're going to have to wait an extra month. That's honestly pretty bad. Now, what if they also push back the Nintendo Switch release date, which is even further in July, right? Somewhere like August, because it seems like there's a trajectory of pushing back dates. Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe this is a very hard thing to do and accomplish because you already have a version of the game that's out for the new gens and the PC, and you're also trying to get old gens out as well. And you're trying to balance everything out. You're trying to get bugs and fixes, DLC content possibly in the future. So there's just so much going on. Honestly, I think this extra month gives them a safe buffer zone and time frame to kind of get everything situated. I think it's a huge plus. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. But let's move on to the next point. So wands in Hogwarts Legacy have always been honestly a huge discussion and topic for discussion, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think they're done well, right? I play a lot of MMOs, I play a lot of RPGs, and just, any game in general. I also play FPSs, so many games. I'm a huge gamer, gamer first, content creator second. Let's just keep it at that, right? So, and with wands in Hogwarts Legacy, because that's your main form of like doing damage, that's like your primary weapon in a sense, also your secondary weapon, your only weapon pretty much, there isn't really much, not customization, but like usage or utility. Does that make sense? Like all you can kind of do is just customize the handle. And there's been articles that have been posted specifically by GameRat, etc., that have talked about this and have mentioned why are only handles the ones that you can customize. Other components just start to feel static and cause frustration for the players. And I'm going to be honest, as someone who plays a lot of MMORPGs and RPGs in general, this is a true issue. It's an actual problem in the game, because it just feels so dry. It feels so not well done. And let's think about it from a Harry Potter perspective, because this game is supposed to be a reflection of Harry Potter. I still don't think it's done well, because in Harry Potter, there's this thing, basically you don't choose your wand, the wand chooses you, how the wand is so powerful, and I think there's just so much more they could have done with it that they haven't really achieved, right? Hopefully that makes sense, because a wand is supposed to be such a huge part of the Harry Potter lore, etc. And honestly, in Hogwarts Legacy, it's just a piece of stick that has a handle that you can change the color of. Like, the whole thing with going to the shop to pick a wand, etc. Yeah, sure, it's nice, different lengths, and you can do the quiz online. At the end of the day, the actual customization within the game is far less than any other game that you can customize your axe or your weapon or etc. So let me know what you guys think. I honestly think they need to do something with it, and it doesn't even have to be a huge DLC. Just honestly add some customization to it. For example, you can go for more stamina, so you can do more spells, more damage, more agility, so you can move faster. Just something. I can't just hold a stick that has a handle that I can change colors with. It just seems so like done with very little care and not much patience, etc. But that's honestly something I want to talk about. And let's move on to the last point, which is going to be random symbols that have been discovered around the game. And yeah, there it is. It's pretty much the symbol that we see here this player has discovered. And honestly, this isn't really some sort of Easter egg, because it doesn't really tie into any of the lore from Harry Potter, the books or the movies, etc. And it's just some random thing out there. Now, I'm going to be completely honest, I'm going to keep this as short as possible for today's video, and this could just be something random. Once again, sometimes, designers will kind of itch in whatever, design or randomness they want into a wall or door or just any item in the game to give it more life and make it, have that random effect of just being anything, right? Or it could mean something. And to be quite honest, with a game as big as Hogwarts Legacy, we will probably never really know until it becomes a reality. But I did want to bring this to your attention because there's been so many leaks on the internet regarding things like this. Like, oh, this can mean this, or they're, planning to do this, or they're teasing this. When you got to take into account that, designers have spent years designing this game, 5+ years, etc. of development work, and you're probably going to see a lot of symbols, a lot of random effects in the game that you may think actually have a meaning behind them, when in reality they're just there to add life to the game and bring life to it, in the sense that you'll probably just see random stuff happening that may have a storyline to them in the future, or just maybe there for design. So I wanted to clear up the air on this matter, because I think a lot of people have been confused on this and don't really kind of understand why things are in a game where everything has to have a reason. Not necessarily when it comes to game development. And that pretty much, ladies and gentlemen, is going to wrap up today's video regarding news, good news, bad news, all news related for Hogwarts Legacy. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you did, then be sure to subscribe as well as comment for a free chance to win this game. Or to be quite honest, if you want it to just go to your Steam account, you want the money, PayPal, etc., it's all up to you at the end of the day. And thank you guys so much for making my YouTube dream come a reality. And the channel has been doing so well for the past few months. I just want to take a moment to appreciate you guys and thank you guys so much for all the support. I'll catch you guys soon, and take care.